Alright, so there are two values of y that will make triangle RAT have an area of 20 square units. What is the greater of the two values? In order to get an idea of what's going on here, we're going to need to graph these points, or plot these points on a graph. So let's go ahead and do that. So R is 0, 2 over 0 up 2. And then A is 3, 2, so over 3 and up 2. And then T is negative 2y. So that's left 2 and then up, I don't know, whatever y is. Well, the thing is, since we don't know what y is, this point can move up and down, and you'll get different sized triangles. So if the point T is down here somewhere, you'll eventually get to a point somewhere where the area of this triangle will be 20. But there's also a triangle with T up here that has area of 20. And since we want the greater of the... Alright, so the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. And if we look over at the triangle, the base is pretty easy to figure out. It's just from 0 over to 3 is 3. And then the height is just this vertical distance. That's just how tall the triangle is. We don't know what that is yet, so we're just going to have to call that h for now. And but we do know the base is 3, and we know that the area is supposed to be 20. So we can fill some things in. Okay, we know the area is 20, the base is 3, and we'll put an h in for height. And then we can, this is all multiplication, so we can ditch the parentheses. And then I don't like this fraction, so I'm going to clear the fraction by multiplying by the denominator. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So I'll get 2 times 20 is 40. And then these fellers divide out, and we get 40 equals 3h. Then we can just divide both sides by 3 to get that h by itself. And then, so that's 13 times 3 is 39 with 1 left over. So 13 1/3, or 13.3 repeating. So this height value here is about 13.333333333 forever. But if I'm rounding to the nearest hundredth, I'll leave that. But you never round until the very end, so I'm going to leave that as 3 repeating for now. Well, that's the height of the triangle that makes the area 20. But what am I trying to find out? I'm actually trying to find out the greater of the two y values. So I need to know how high this y value is. So this part right here, the height of the triangle, is 13.33. But this part down here is how much? That's, well, it's actually just 2, right? Because our triangle was up 2. So our y value is the height of the triangle plus 2. And the height of the triangle was 13.3 repeating. So if you add 2, you get 15.3 repeating. And that's 15.33333, like we said, forever. 15.333 repeating. But if we're only rounding to 2 decimal places, I like to draw a line after 2 decimal places. Then I look at this digit, and that tells me if I'm going to stay at, if this guy is going to stay at 3 or go up to 4. And since this guy is less than 5, I'm going to stay at 15.33. And that is the greater of the two y values that would give this triangle an area of 20.